From inside the 10, here he comes. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Rutgers offense will be the first to dial up all plays in this one. There are always butterflies to start a game, but when you have a rivalry like this, the adrenaline is probably going to overdrive, guys.
They aren't all the same. We say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling, the temperature is hot. Just now you want this week more than most.
Yeah, Dave, we played in these games before. Everything just seems to be heightened, right? The game seems to be moving faster. The crowd noise is louder. Your composure will be tested early in a game like this.
You want to get the crowd out of the game? Make it boring. Pound the football. Run the football right at them. It takes the juice away. It takes that sauce away. You don't get to those third down situations where they get absolutely bonkers, and it's hard for a quarterback to even think. Just run the football right at them.
The Scarlet Knights with a second and short to keep this drive moving. They'll try the left side. Running to Green. Breaks into the open. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number one. It was priority number one. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense is doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
And the Scarlet Knights are marching down the field. Back to throw, it's Schultz. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what do you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, Dave?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do. Because a lot of times the hatred is so strong, the emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight, and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
No, it's hard to handle the anxiety leading up to those games, not just because of what it means to your season, but because of what the fans are saying, what your coaches are saying, what your family and friends are saying, understanding how important those rivalries are.
The Scarlet Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Lets it go to the end zone. This is broken up incomplete as they were trying to strike for six. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Ninth play of the opening drive coming up, but now they face a third down. Makes the grab. He gives them a fresh set of downs, and this one will be first and goal from the 6. And the Scarlet Knights are in the hurry-up. He's looking to throw. Setting up the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it.
Well, the defense sniffed that screen out perfectly. All the D-linemen, they were reading the body language of the offensive line. They knew something was up, and when the screen pass got thrown, they were right there to make the tackle.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. It's third and goal and third and long. Dropping back, it's Schultz. Line up, trying to get in. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Rutgers.
What a nice job by the offense. First drive of the game, they matriculated down the field, put themselves in a goal-to-go situation on third down. It's not going to be easy throwing it, but they win the matchup. Accurate throw, they get paid.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Maryland Terrapins offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And David, we've got a quarterback today who's been known for making enough plays when his team needs them.
Yeah, and listen, he's a guy that this offense is built around him, but Jesse, he's not the guy that's going to take over. He needs the running game to get going. He needs the passing game. He needs a little bit of balance. Really good football player. He needs the help of the quality teammates.
Yeah, you're right. I think the one thing we've seen with this guy is he's got to get into a rhythm in games early, right? And so whether it's running the football or getting a few completions.
There he goes. And it's a massive play. Has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the deep, always a welcome play for the defense. They get a sack at the 47.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And the pressure is going to get to him, and down he goes, and that's how the first quarter will end. Guys, it is Rutgers on top here at the end of the quarter. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we played one period. And the Terrapins will punt this one away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Puts a boot to it. Didn't see a lot of him in that loss last week. Only called on twice.
Returners only get so many chances in a game. You really want to maximize. You want to take it to the house. You want to make those big plays. But a lot of times you forget about the small detail of securing the football. You gave it up, but thank goodness you didn't do that.
Lost a throw on first down. Off the way wing. Behind his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Forges ahead. Picks up about Murray to the 29.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try and move them out of the way, to get a run game going. It squarely falls on the shoulders of those 5 offensive linemen.
Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Fast completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. They want to run it left here. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And this has got to be so demoralizing for this defense right now, having given up multiple first downs on this drive. Somebody on defense has to step up, make a play, and stop the bleed.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
To the air, it's Schultz. Knew where he wanted to go when they were going to find his target and take the lead.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion, because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up? See if they can maybe use this QB.
Stop right at the 42-yard line as this defense forces a fourth down. They'll lead the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. With the catch, it's strong. Got it out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. The Scarlet Knights have it with a 1st and 10. Give to the running back. Defense there to stop him at the 20. Let's give him 3 yards on that carry. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. And he drops it just a little too swiftly in the hands.
There's an example, Jesse, of what we've seen to make this quarterback. And most of the time, they make it look good and cover up for him. All those balls y'all want to throw on the line, but that would hit him in a pretty good spot. He needs to come down with that one.
And they'll stop him inside the 5, but the defense is backed up in the shadow of its own goalpost. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Scarlet Knights trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Sets up the screen. Touchdown, State University of New Jersey. Made The returner will field it and try to set up an offense in great field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. Looking to throw, it's Washington. Sacked at the 12. Timeout call by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Caught over the middle. It's Rose. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, back up inside their 20. Fires one high and deep. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. The Terrapins decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Let's see what he can do with it. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. He gets a little bit of ground from the offense. They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. Catch in the middle. It's through. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
Timeout.
The offense will quickly use a timeout. Looking to throw on first down. Pulls it in. It's strong. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. Moving closer to the red zone. It's at the 27 on first down. With the catch. It's strong. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. Down to the 16-yard line. It's first and 10. He's got him. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights!
And I've been really impressed with this offense this first half. Coming in a hostile environment, hostile man, they haven't given them anything to cheer about. Offense, defense, now up 20-0, and these people are eerily quiet in here.
And it's caught from inside the 20, and here he comes. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And with time running out here in the first half, this offense will choose to take a knee. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and Al halftime up next.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust his strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. That said, let's get back to the field, and our guys in the booth, receiver comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. They started this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive. It's like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side of the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively, and you know now, based on how this defense is playing, with their...
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Just threw that one away to avoid the...
This is a situation here in the third quarter. This offense did not want to be in facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this, and all of a sudden, have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, but it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. They've been nothing short of spectacular so far. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns, and they'll try to make it 4 for 4. Unloads quickly. Oh, he's got some space. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. The Scarlet Knights in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Makes the stop at the 23-yard line, but it's a pickup of 15. A first down, and this offense is smelling the end zone. Looking downfield, it's Schultz. Starting to feel a little pressure. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown, Rutgers. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. The kick is good, but the penalty flag indicates we've got a roughing the kicker call coming.
Quarterback's ability to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do it.
And the return will be knocked down. Drive to the back and leaves it. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have...
And the secondary run. He rumbles out to the 39-yard line before he's steered out of bounds. And the Terrapins has got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Lost a throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's hit. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down in the 49. This offense not around the end zone yet. Starting to move. It's 1st and 10. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. Turning it on.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous out of the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he gives you a stride, these guys will take it to the back.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a big one. That's why they got 6 on that game.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Finding open area. And a 9-yard gain on first down, making the 2nd and short.
Brings up 2nd down.
The give to the back. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. And the Scarlet Knights come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. He's not going to make it. What a job by their defense to stop him in his tracks.
Well, the defense got to stop there on 3rd and 1. Let's see if they can do it again here on 4th and inches there.
I just got to find a way to fall forward, be physical. We work on this all week. You know you're going for it on 4th down.
I think that's a big advantage of having a tiny quarterback, right? Is he can find little creases to wedge his body into to pick up short yardage plays like that on the QB sneak on 4th down.
We've come to the break, and Rutgers is holding the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Tight end now in motion. Out of the gun to give to the back. Past the first down marker and still running. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10. The The Scarlet Knights have this offense rolling. They're going to ride this run back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
On the play.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you. I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
They've been running it, but now the pass. He's got the back in the middle. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Wants to throw. It's Schultz. And he was hit just as he released it and falls to the throat.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They have been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his...
He's got it. First down and more. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights. They push that lead out. A really good opportunity to get back in the win column. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David. So this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you got to swings.
Is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Well, the defense is not taking their foot off the gas. They've got a huge lead. We're early in the fourth quarter, and still they're getting pressure on this quarterback registration.
Breaks into the open. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Terrapins come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. To the ground, he's got it again. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. And the Terrapins trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Catch in the middle, it's Smith. They make the stop, and now before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Might be decision time if the defense can get a stop on third down from the 45. Looking to throw, it's Washington. Deep shot for the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync. That's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here.
Those plays are frustrating on defense. You get 3 stops and you force that fourth down, trying to get off the field, but the offense makes the play, gets the first down. It's almost like you got to kind of recalibrate, refocus, get that one. Let's do it again.
Good run on the play, and he slides before the hit. The Terrapins trying to pay off the threat on first and goal. He's looking to pass. He wants it all. And it's caught for a touchdown. We're going to play this one to the end, but this is really impressive.
Nice pitch, nice catch in this. Maybe this helps next game, right? Like we're trying to find a rhythm, find something that works, find somebody to go to. And this offense is struggling. We're down by 1,000, but I like that they continue to fight.
The AT unit on the field.
For the extra point.
And the extra point is good. They still trail 35-14. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hell is a big-time top 15 duel. Let's get right to it. Ohio State is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join former Heisman winners like Eddie George and Archie Griffin in the pantheon of greats in Columbus. It's still a one-score game. They're trailing by 8 to Michigan. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have Big Ten fans buzzing all week. Guys?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. He'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. After trying to Schultz. He's got him in the flat. He was brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. It's strong. There he goes. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. To the air on first down. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. There's a long